I gave up the fame game. I wasn't really my cup of tea. I was in a girl band for 5 minutes, married a pop star, got knocked up as one always does.
How much did you get paid?
Oh, don't discuss money, 25 grand. And that's not a dig at Kate. For me, this is, I personally wouldn't want to go marry somebody without my children being there.
Should we redo that bit?
No, I thought it was funny.
Do you think that's why they've not asked you back for All Stars?
For me, it's never been about the money. Obviously, paycheck helps.
Yeah.
You know, because I've got that many kids to feed. It was authentic.
Welcome to Showbiz Fix. This is your destination for the inside scoop on all our celebrity exclusives and the biggest entertainment stories you're loving this week. I'm a Celebrity South Africa is calling, and to celebrate a brand new series of camel brains, campmates and colossal challenges, we've bagged the original queen of the jungle herself, Kerry Katona, to spill the rice and beans. Kerry.
Are you love?
I don't think there's enough respect put on your name for being the first ever queen of the jungle.
You know what? It was 22 years ago. I think people might have forgot.
Well, do you know, I said to someone earlier, they said, oh, has Kerry done the jungle? And I was like, and she won it, first woman ever.
Yeah, and I think at the time it was like one of the highest ratings they ever had.
Yeah.
So I think when I did the jungle, it was a really big, I mean, when I got back to Warrington, town hall where the mayor lived, she opened up the gates and I was in a house and they had this big banner. I was like, this is just, it was crazy back then. It was like ridiculous. That's when families used to sit around telly together.
Yeah.
Now they all just go off to their own bedrooms on, you know, for me to get my kids to watch something with me would be like seeing a pig fly.
Not even like something like The Traitors.
Oh, me and our DJ watch The Traitors.
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Traitors. Oh, I think that's got to be my favourite show ever.
But back in your day, I'm a celebrity
back in my
wasn't
day,
it?
yeah.
And at the time, you just couldn't believe it, could you? You were absolutely flabbergasted.
Even now, I don't get it. I mean, you had the Kate and Pete love story. You had Jenny Bond and Charlie Brockett. You had Johnny Rotten, you know, from the Sex Pistols. And I was just this 23-year-old kid who cried most of the time, who was like just missing her kids and just wanted to go home and was a bit of a wimp.
I think that's what people liked, though. I remember at the time, and apart from Katie and Peter, obviously, everyone was just completely won over by how
don't
sweet
know why.
you were.
I wasn't. See, I just think I'm a bit of a.
Do you think that level of fame matters in the jungle? Because, like you've just said, there was Johnny Rotten and then there was you.
Nah, I mean, I think I probably got one of the lowest pays on the show, to be honest.
How much did you get paid?
Oh, don't discuss money. 25 grand. I got paid buttons for it back then, you know, compared to when I did like Big Brother, which was just silly money when I did that show. But it's I think I love reality shows. Obviously, reality shows is a big part of my life now because for me, it's never been about the money. Obviously, a paycheck helps.
Yeah.
You know, because I've got that many kids to feed. But for me, it's an adventure.
Yeah.
A memory I'll never ever forget. And the fact I'm part of TV history, I'm just this kid from a council estate and foster home. And to have gone on to have done something like that, all the shows I've taken part in, you know, Torval and Dean taught me how to ice skate. No, I'm lying. I still can't ice skate. Torval and Dean tried to teach me how to ice skate. You know, that's unbelievable, you know. On my deathbed, you can't take your cars, you can't take you can't take any of that. But I lie on my deathbed going, I've done that, I've done this, I've done, you know, I came from fuck all, I've done this, I've done that. And I got to bring my kids on the adventures as well. So
yeah, it's amazing.
For me, that's amazing. And not only that, I've been a part of people's upbringing and I've been able to give them a memory and create something for them, escapism. You know, you're a doctor and nurse and, you know, you're working all these shifts and you're not getting paid nowhere near what these idiots, these D-listers are being paid in the jungle, which is what I am, you know, but we're there to take you on a journey for a bit of escapism from this real world, which is just bullshit, really.
One of my favourite things about the jungle, and I want to know what it was like when you're there, is that first bit when people walk in and there's some people who expect everyone to know who they are, and then others are like, hi, I'm Kerry.
Yeah, I've always, no matter who I meet, I always introduce myself. Always have done. I just think it's polite. It was like when I did a Celebs Go Dating first time, was the first time I met David Potts. No idea who he was. I went, oh, hey, I'm Kerry, what's your name? What do you do? I think that's just, a polite thing to do. I don't think anyone should automatically think that you should know who I am. I don't think anybody should think that of themselves.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who Diane Madol was. I don't think I knew who Jenny Bond was. Who else? Mike Reid. I knew Mike Reid because I watched him growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
He's like
I just think that though, like when you put all those sort of big names in among the littler names and that kind of thing, was it like there was a pecking order from the start?
No, because I think, you see what it is with me is, I do get a little bit of imposter syndrome. I sat there thinking, what the fuck am I doing in here? You do kind of think, but I think because of how I was brought up, which I'm eternally grateful to, because even though it was not always nice, it's kept me really grounded. That I'm no better than you and you're no better than me. We're all here to do a job and entertain. But I think from day one, I wouldn't take bullshit off anybody. But I think that was just my upbringing.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't, treat anybody any different than how I would want to be treated, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would never treat anybody. I never look down on anybody unless I'm helping them up.
Yeah.
I've always been like that.
Was it the row that you had in there where there was someone who...
Charlie Brockett.
Yeah, who looked down on you, didn't he?
What it was, right, because I was only young and I was the youngest member in there, you have to go off and get, like, I think they call them dingo dollars now.
Yeah.
You have to go off and get this treasure chest. And Charlie was just so... Sergeant Major, sir, I've only got a size 2.5 shoe and I'm only 5 foot and a far. And it was but I was willing to give it everything. And then he started playing a game where he was trying to turn everybody against Jenny Bond. But I watched it and I saw it happen and I was like, I'm not playing this game. I didn't know why I won the jungle. I didn't get it. There was no storyline with me. I just thought, on the finale, when it was just me, Pete and Jenny, I just kept thinking, I'm going home tomorrow. I didn't care whether I came third, second or first at all. I just kept thinking, I'm going home. So like when they go, and in third place it is, I was ready to just jump off and run home to the kids and the husband at the time. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I did not expect to be last one in there in a million years. I had no game plan or, I think... it's the first time I've ever done a reality show at that point in my life, and now that I watch shows, you see a lot of people trying to pretend to be something that they're not. Yeah. I think us as a public, you see right through that. So, like I said to you before we came here, don't ask me anything pre-hand, just ask me straight out. There's not many authentic people left, I don't think.
Do you think that's why they've not asked you back for All Stars?
What, for being a...
No, because you'd go on there and be you instead of being this like careful. Reality TV isn't real anymore, is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've just done Celebs Go Dating and I've just met the love of my life who I want to spend the rest of my life with, and that was as real as I'm sat here right now. Yeah. So I can't not say it's not real. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think there is an aspect to it. I mean, like when I did Big Brother, that was tough. I miss my kids. The challenges are... I don't think reality shows are real, like those kind of shows where you have no contact with anybody. Mm-hmm. Regards to things like Love Island, I'm sure you go see producers and you've got a chaperone, and that's a bit different. But when you're literally put in a house with cameras, or you're literally put in the jungle with cameras, and you can't go off and say, I want my makeup, or I want this, or, you can't hide from anything but who you really truly are. So if you go in there trying to be somebody else, you're going to see right through it. So all I can be is unapologetically me. That's all I've ever been.
Yeah, well, that's why you won.
Yeah, no, I still don't get it.
What I think is really interesting is like this series, there's 2 winners going back in. So basically we've got Harry Redknapp and Scarlett Moffat going back in.
Oh, they just ruined everything.
Oh, no.
So now I don't even have to watch your show.
No. They won their previous series.
Oh, right. I see. I get that. Yeah. Right.
So I sort of think it's harder if you go back into something having once been so loved you want it. Can lightning strike twice?
I don't think it's about lightning striking twice. For me, I just think every opportunity where you get to create an adventure and memory, I think take it. I would never want to go back in there to try and win it again. I just want nostalgia.
Yeah. What about, though, obviously it went brilliantly for you, you know, introduced you to a whole new groups of people, everyone loved you. If you'd had that sort of experience the first time and then you go back into a show and that's not the same, that's...
No.
Crikey, God.
I think that they're two different completely experiences. Like I've done Celebs Go Dating twice.
Yeah.
You know, two completely different experiences for me. Nothing will ever take away from me 2004 Jungle. Nothing.
Yeah.
I will always still be the first queen of the jungle.
Yeah, you
so
were.
whether I went back in there again and everyone hated me and kicked me out, no one's ever going to take that away from me. Those memories, no matter what, they're going to stay with you forever.
Yeah.
You know, they're always going to be there. So for me, it's like doing like SAS and like that. I just think, at least I can say I gave it a go.
Yeah.
You know, I came from nothing and doing, you know, first time I went on a plane was with my foster parents.
Yeah.
So then running wild in the jungle, which I thought before I went in was we was all going to sign an NDA. Me and Razor Ruddock, and we thought it was going to be a complete set.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't.
No, it's not.
The starvation is worse than what you actually see.
Oh my God, I bet. Actual rice and beans.
I think I actually put weight on. I think I was the only person who ate everyone else's food.
Because no one wanted to eat it. I want to ask you about the trials, because you've done SAS Who Dares Wins, which is horrific. But you also refused to do a bush tucker trial back in the day.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I was the only one who... that's the thing. I was the only celebrity on that series that said, I'm a celebrity to get me out of here, and it was on the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to put... I probably would... You know what?
What did they want to do?
They wanted to put me in this box and then drop 60,000 cockroaches. God knows who counted them. I mean, and to be fair, I had the eating trial a couple of days before that. I net a few cockroaches. So in my mind, I thought some of these might have a bit of revenge on me. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I think I had, you know, some of their brothers and sisters the other day. So that's not going down well for me.
They've got beef.
They've got beef with me. And I couldn't, I couldn't do it. And I think I've got worse as I've got older.
With that kind of thing.
With fear. I think you do, don't you? You have kids, and let's be honest, I repopulate the world. You know, I think your fear gets worse and worse. So I don't know if I probably end up being worse, because you do a lot of heights, don't they? I mean, I've never gone out of a... Well, actually, I did this charity event, right? And I was supposed to jump out of this plane. Yeah. And I said to our Lily, right, come on, you're going to come and do it with me. Art press there, it's for the homeless. Brought our Lily along. I said, oh, by the way, I'm not doing it. It's just you. Literally kicked her out of the plane. See, heights, I can't walk in high heels without going over.
Yeah.
You know, so the heights thing, I'm not sure if I'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible flyer.
What would it take to get you back in there?
Big fat paycheck.
How many zeros?
Oh, no, for me, it's experience. Again, it's experience for me. You know, these are all opportunities, and just... I keep repeating myself, they're adventures. Yeah. Life is so short, as we all know. You never know when it's going to be over, so I want to cram in there as much as I can, just to say I've been there, done that.
One thing you did definitely do was be the third wheel with Katie and Peter.
Yeah.
Some of those
Hang on, remind me who these people are. I've never heard these names before. Oh, Katie Price and Peter Andre. I know the ones, yeah.
You were the chaperone, you were the best mate, you were everything.
I think I made them have their first kiss in the jungle, and then I end up being their bridesmaid as well.
Yeah, precious memories.
Lovely memories. Yeah, cringy memories. I'm not going to lie. I know I just done a tour with Kate, and you know, you look back on it, and I saw some clips recently from where Pete serenades Kate, and the camera pans to my face. I just sit there going, oh my God, like you can just see the cringe. I never hid it. And I love Pete and I love Kate. I haven't got beef with any of them. Yeah. You know, like Pete for me was like my younger but older brother. Yeah. Even though he's older than me, he acted a lot younger. Yeah. But again, part of history. You know, I was there watching in real time the love story that was unfortunately not meant to be, but they got two great kids out of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think our hiding princess should do the jungle.
That would be amazing.
I think Heidi and Princess in the Jungle would be brilliant.
What's Heidi scared of?
A shadow.
Oh no, that's
Heidi's
not
like
good.
a Velcro kid. She's scared of everything I hide. I like to see, I think the generational thing of that would be really quite amazing to watch.
I think so too. Would
And
be.
just so we can say, see
Yeah, I told you it was really
see
hard.
what we had to do.
Do you know what I was thinking about Katie and Peter? Like now Katie with her OnlyFans and all of these kind of things that she does online and stuff. Back then they just had a kiss, didn't they? And you think about how that romance like swept the whole nation up.
It was just,
Everyone was obsessed.
I think the first kiss he went, and I was stood there, and I think the screen is they kissed, and I was going, and it was like just the three of us, and yeah. But there's a lot of things I didn't see that happened.
Yeah.
You know, like him getting out the bed with, I think you called it the acorn or something like
the
that.
acorn and the ache.
Something like that. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't see any of that. So what
Yeah.
Kate told me was something different than what actually happened.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things when I did watch it back, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. You know, so you get to hear what other people said, but I was really fortunate that everyone had nothing but lovely things to say about me. I didn't pay him to say him. So that was really nice.
One of the things that you said which made me laugh at the time was that you said part of the reason you went on is because you were like, I'll just go to the Versace hotel after.
Well, I honest to God thought, right, I gave up the fame game. It wasn't really my cup of tea. I was in a girl band for 5 minutes, married a pop star, got knocked up, as one always does. And then I just thought I wanted to be a mum and a wife. That was my dream. I just wanted to be a mum and a wife and have a home and put pictures on the wall. That's what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, fame kind of follows you. So, you know, I've always worked from the age of 14. I've always had a job. I've always had my own money. So I was doing a bit of Loose Women, which was one of the original Loose Women.
Yeah.
You know, in Norwich, I think we used to film it back in the day. And I got offered I remember flying over from Dublin to go see my mum, and I think Tara Palmer Tompkinson was on it.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen the show, and I only watched one episode. My mum went, you should do this. I'm not doing that. Because we didn't get it in Ireland, because we had our RTE in Ireland. So we didn't actually, because you can't vote from Ireland either.
No.
So we didn't get to watch it so I didn't really know much about the show. So I just thought, well, I've never been to Australia before. Yeah. First class, check me out. First class. Oh, yeah, in the Versace. Oh, and because obviously I've known Ant and Dex since I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, from doing CD UK, and we had the same management and stuff like that. Not at the time I did The Jungle. I just thought, I'll just go on piss for 2 weeks in Australia. I said, you know, if you get kicked out, do you go home straight away or do you stay in Australia? He said, no, we keep you there till everyone's out. I thought, oh, yeah. I'll have a nice tan, have a few bevies and deck, go golfing with it. It'd be great. I was going, and I just kept staying. And I was just baffled. They film it in the morning about 7 a.m. Australia time.
Yeah.
They come and tell you, and it's just, you're in there for like 3 weeks, and you're just like, this is just, like even getting in a car, you know, just like, this is just weird. Everything was so bizarre. And then that night of me winning, they do the after show. Do you remember the after show bit?
Yeah.
And then they flew me home the next day. So I didn't even really see any of Australia whatsoever. Well, I did eventually when I went on tour with Atomic Kitten when we reunited. But they just send you home the next day.
Well, this is all ahead for the cast of the All Stars. I'm just going to mention their names to you just to see if you've got any stories to tell me about them.
All right.
Adam Thomas.
I love the Thompson brothers. I know Adam. I don't think I know Adam. I know Scott and I know Ryan.
Yeah.
And their dad, Dougie, who passed away. They're a lovely family. I've got no stories to tell about them, unfortunately. I don't know them all that. I've been out on a few nights with Dean and Ryan and them lot.
Ashley Roberts, Pussycat Doll.
Never met her, I don't think.
Oh.
She's on Heart Radio. Because I listen to Amanda at morning.
Yeah.
Amanda and Jamie.
Scarlett Moffat.
I've always liked Scarlett. I think she's salt to the earth. I like her.
I think she does well.
I really like Scarlett. I think she's salt to the earth. I think she left I think she's commented a few times on something I've done.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
She's a good laugh.
I really like her.
David Hay. Boxer, likes a throuple.
That's all I think of when I think about David Hay.
On to Beverly Callard.
She was in Coronation Street, wasn't she?
She was.
I've met a lot of Coronation Street people. You know, you go to these daft events.
I think you'd remember if you'd met her. So let's
No, I
guess
don't
she's
think
in
I
it.
have.
Sean Walsh.
Sean Walsh rings a bell. He's the one who was a comedian, lost everything because he had a girlfriend for years and years and snogged a Strictlier. Yeah. See, this is why.
Kerry?
I have to.
Keep across it, don't you?
Yeah, I do write about these things myself, you know.
Do,
I don't just colour in.
Famed columnist. Sunita.
Now, I met Sunita. She actually rang me once.
Go on.
Sunita. I can't remember what it was about. I don't think I rang her back.
Had you written about her?
No. It was a nice thing. Or she sent me a DM or something. We have spoken.
Yeah.
She wanted me to go and do something with her. I can't remember what it was about, but I think of Sunita, I think of Simon.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
You'd be good on the X Factor judging panel.
I actually did the Eurostar, it was called, me and Lou Welsh and Phil Kilter, which was Brian had written a song for the Eurovision and we held auditions in Ireland for the next person to represent Ireland.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. But at that point, the Irish hated me being English.
Yeah.
And then when I won the Jungle, I donated all my money to Temple Street Hospital.
Oh.
Because Molly was poorly there and I actually got heart machines for babies and things. They've still got the plaque on the wall. And
That's
in fact,
amazing.
I am adopted by the Irish and it is my second home. And my babies are Irish. And yeah, I love going to Ireland.
Oh.
But yeah, I think it'd be great on Britain's Got Talent or something like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Tell it how it is. Mo Farah.
He's a runner. He
is.
just runs and runs and runs and runs and
Yeah.
don't stop, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's been on it before, hasn't it? Oh, yeah, it's All Stars. Head. Yeah, don't know much about him, never met him.
Craig Charles.
I know Craig. He's lovely. Oh, when did I last saw Craig? I saw Craig not long ago, actually, because we live in the same area.
Do you?
I like Craig because he had to leave, unfortunately,
Yeah,
first
he
time
did.
round.
He did.
He had a death in the family, didn't he?
Yeah.
I know too much mate.
Jimmy Bullard.
Jimmy Bullard is a motorbike racer. Is
Yeah.
that right?
He
He won it.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He had long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember. He was funny, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of attractive in a weird way.
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the right person?
You are.
He-
Ponytail sort of thing.
Motorbikes.
No, you're thinking Carl Fogarty.
That's what I'm thinking
Jimmy
of.
Bullard's
I do
footballer.
know who you mean, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry Redknapp.
Love him. I love Harry. He doesn't love Harry because we love how much he loves his wife.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Sheila?
Yeah.
Sheila? Oh, my God, I know too much.
I know.
Just...
I've saved the best for last, though.
Go on.
Gemma Collins.
Gemma Collins. Well, the first time she didn't stay in very long, did
No.
she? Yeah. So that was good.
Do you know Gemma?
I
must have
don't
crossed
know her very
paths.
well. We have crossed paths. Yeah, I've crossed paths. She's. I thought I was loud.
I was going to say.
I thought I was loud, but she's
a clash.
TV gold. You can't get like. I don't know. I always got on great with Gemma.
Yeah.
No clash with her whatsoever. But she's TV gold to watch.
Yeah.
But I personally wouldn't. I'm brassy and loud. I own that. But I just think sometimes the way she talks to people is just a bit too rude for my liking. But I
Yeah.
think she's TV gold.
Being an iconic hun, you can't take it past a certain
can't.
level, can you?
Yeah, I think that's what. I think I'm on the hun list.
You are on the hun list.
I am on the hun list.
And you've
They
cemented your place on the hun list.
I have,
with
they
your
don't-
next project.
Mamma Mia.
Abba Mia.
So I'm hanging out with Paolo too much. He's fucking Italian, innit? Abba Mia, that's the one.
Should we redo that bit?
No, I thought it was funny. It was authentic.
Let's crack on then.
I've got Italian sausage on my mind. What can I say?
Right, this sounds amazing. It's your tribute to Mamma Mia the musical.
Yeah.
Picture the scene. What am I buying a ticket for? What's happening?
Well, imagine the movie. Imagine it on stage. What you go and see, at the West End. It's that a little bit more downsized and just everybody having a good old knees up. Again, I love to entertain and give people escapism and bring on a hen do, and it's kid friendly as well. Everyone can get up on the seats. There's not one person I don't think I've ever come across who does not relate to an ABBA song of some period of their life.
What's your fave?
Super Trooper.
Oh.
I think it relates to me for what I do for a living. Mm-hmm. You know, traveling all the time, being on the stage, slipping through my fingers. Our Heidi is literally, and Lily sat in the car, play that song, driving, holding my hand.
Oh,
Because they're growing up and how much they love their mum. And I'm like, you soft gets.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think there's not, I think everyone relates to it. It's just a really fantastic night out.
Yeah.
Get up, have a good sing song,
Yeah.
a good old, like, you don't have to sit in your seats. You can get up and just get away from all bull.
And you're going to be at the O2, which is
I am.
a moment.
Yeah, that was quite emotional, actually, for me to be at the O2 and not being a band and it being my name. That's quite a bit of an achievement, actually.
Is that the one you're most looking forward to?
It's the most myself about. I'm absolutely myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm absolutely like, oh my God.
Because you were last on tour with Katie.
I was,
and
yeah.
now you're on your own.
Yeah, but that was just chatting. But I do theatre twice a year anyway. I'm always doing panto. I'm doing something. But when it's solely your name and it being something as big as what this is, it's I don't think if you didn't care, you wouldn't get nervous. Even now I get nervous. Before I do live TV or before, I always get really nervous. I did a gig the other week, right? 45-minute gig. I were knackered.
Yeah.
I said to her, I get dead nervous before I go on because you've got nowhere to hide on stage. You've got nowhere to hide. And you think if you up, no one, that's why I do just talk so much because I just bore them all to death. And then, by the end of it, everyone's on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I had a 45-minute set. Honest God, I was that knackered. I said to Heidi, how the am I going to do like 90 minutes on stage? So I've started Pilates.
I was going to say, that's the prep, is it?
Yeah, I've had to start getting fit and just thinking, this is like every night. It's like we start on the 4th of May. The show starts on the 19th of May, going to rehearsal on the 4th of May right through to the 5th of July.
Wow.
I know.
That's a tour.
And I hate touring.
Why?
Believe it or not, I'm a bit of a hermit. I am a bit of a loner. I like my own space. I like being at home. I love doing what I do. I love doing this. It's exposure. It's my job. It's what us D-listers do. I love entertaining, making people smile. But once I'm done here, get me home.
Yeah, fair.
You don't see me socialise unless I'm being paid to be at a event. I won't bother.
Yeah. What I'm thinking though is last time I spoke to you, it was about an evening with Katie and Kerry. This feels wildly wholesome compared to that.
Oh, this is nothing like, this is like a proper full-on musical.
Yeah.
There's some amazing co-stars. Don't ask me the names because I don't know them all yet. These are proper theatrical thespians who have trained for all this. And then you've got little knobhead me just running around singing Dancing Queen like a knob.
Nah.
But that's what's good about it.
Yeah.
That's what's good about it.
Yeah.
And I say this on stage when I'm doing my gigs, like, get on the dance floor, act like a knob. You've only got one life, enjoy yourself.
Exactly.
Ignore the outside noise and just enjoy it.
Is Paolo coming on stage?
Not on not on Abba Mia, no.
No cameos. I'm thinking like, Taylor Swift had Travis come on.
I don't really follow much what she does.
Well, you've got an encyclopedic knowledge of everyone and I'm a celeb.
Yeah,
so
I do. I don't really follow much of that kind of music and all the Hollywood stuff.
Well, the only reason I asked this about Paolo is because obviously you guys are happier than ever.
I thought you were going to say happier than Larry, because we do say that a lot. And then I sometimes think, who is Larry?
Yeah, who is this
And then
Larry?
you go, Fanny Duran, and I think, who's Fanny?
Yeah.
And then I think, Gordon Bennett. Who's Gordon?
Yeah, who's Bennett?
I could go on about this for hours, go on.
But you went back on Celeb's Go Dating,
I
didn't
did,
you?
yeah.
But you and Paolo went back this series to do a little recap.
We did, yeah.
What was that like?
It was surreal.
Were they happy with you? Were the agents
Of course, I
like...
think we're like the holy grail.
You are?
Apparently so. I don't think anybody's ever got into a relationship before, ever in I think it's 15 years. It's been going. I know Gary, Lucy and Laura
Anderson.
but they were both celebs on the same side. I literally went on a date with some random dude and I'm head over heels.
I know. I've got to ask you what happened in Dubai though.
You can ask. You know what? Can't remember anything.
So for anyone that's listening, the reason we're laughing is this was the big row that happened allegedly with Katie Price and her new fellow Lee Andrews and everything that went on. You and Katie are best pals though, aren't you?
I love Katie to bits. Wish her all the best.
Yeah. Have you seen Lee since?
Nope.
Because he's in Dubai.
He's in Dubai and he can't get on a plane, unfortunately, because of all the stuff that's going on. I've no idea. Don't ask. Don't get involved. Wish her all the best. Love Kate Spitz. Always be there for her. She's my friend. And that's it. That's all I've got to say. That's it.
When you and Paolo get married.
What?
When you get married.
When?
When you do. Katie, if Fair.
Yeah.
He's not asked.
He hasn't asked me.
Yeah.
I don't want to put that on him. It's such a shame because I won't keep saying it to him. He's like, oh, God, leave the poor lad alone.
Yeah. And also just enjoy this bit.
Yeah, enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
But I am cracking on, sweetheart. You know that, right? I don't want to be going down the aisle in a f***ing Zimmer frame.
You get some nice bows on it. Would you have Katie as your bridesmaid?
No.
Your kids?
Yeah. All my kids. My son would give me away. I've got that many daughters. I don't need anybody else extra. The only person who would be my maid of honour would be Danielle Brown.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And that's not a dig at Kate. For me,
No.
this is... I personally wouldn't want to go marry somebody without my children being there. It's something I know they'd never forgive me for. Everything I do is for them.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's wrong, you know, each their own. But for me, you know, Molly's 24, Lily's 23, Heidi's 19, DJ's 12. I've now got a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And my son would walk me down, and I'd have Danielle because she's been the consistency in my life for the last 17 years, our Danielle.
Amazing.
And I couldn't afford another f***ing bridesmaid dress, to be honest. I'd end up back in bankruptcy. Unless she makes her own, but she's more than invited and welcome to come along.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know if I'd do it private with just us and the kids, and that's it.
Yeah. It'd be about love, not the...
That's it. This is just about me and him and us as a family. And, you know, it's not all sunshine and roses and rainbows and unicorns. It's real life. You know, yeah, we met on a show, we fell in love, but we still have issues. You know, I'm never going to sit here and go, oh, my life is so, you know, you have to work at something.
Yeah. But that's why people love you, because you're real. Because we all have that shit, don't we? Right, on that note, on Showbiz Fix we do something called Bin or Binge,
right,
which is when you tell me what you're loving and what you are hating at the minute. So Kerry Katona,
right,
what are you binging this week?
I've just started watching Last Laugh. Is that what it's called?
Last One Laughing.
Last One Laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. Well, our Heidi sent me a TikTok showing, Mum, this is right up your street.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd put it on because I'm not one to tend to drift away from different channels, mate. I just stick to what I know, really, because I travel so much.
Yeah.
I rather binge. And I watched the second series from what's been released so far, and I was just p***ing myself laughing. So then I had to go back and start watching season 1.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so funny and so brilliant. And I've worked with Jimmy. I did Jimmy Carr Christmas special about 3 years ago, and he was lovely. So he was so he actually made me cry. He was that nice to me. Yeah, he was so lovely. And obviously I know Alan on the Chatty Man. I've known Alan for years. Who else in there that I know?
You'd be good on it.
I'm not a comedian. I'm not known as a comedian. See, when I tell my jokes and it gets printed, you don't understand the joke. But when you meet me and hear me,
yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
What are you binning?
I'm actually going to bin worrying about my age, getting old, binning it. You're only as old as the man you feel, so I'm actually 34, even though I actually look younger than 34. It's all natural.
Like you say, bits of you and you.
Yeah, you know, as long as I've got that smashing personality, you can't take anything away. If you want a tweak here and there, have it done. But honestly, all I've done is like a skin pen.
You look
like
amazing.
A skin pen, and I have my Botox on my forehead.
Yeah, you look
not on my
amazing.
lips done out like that.
You look lovely.
Oh, bless you, I appreciate that.
Well, I'm gonna
I love
tell
the
you.
trainers.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you look beautiful as well.
I'm going to tell you what I'm binging.
Go on, what are you binging?
Now you finished with Last One Laughing. There's this reality series on Netflix called Inside. It's a bit like Big Brother, but it's like with influencers.
Right.
They lock them all in a bunker for a week. And especially Chloe Ferry of Geordie Shore.
She's in there.
She's gone in there and she said, I'm doing this because...
She's an influencer.
So not really. More like, you know, when people have been on reality shows and then they do Instagram and stuff like that. So she's gone in and she's the funniest person in there. She's done so well on it.
She's very funny, Chloe.
Yeah. And she said to me when I interviewed her, she was like, I just really want people to see the real me because I'm from Geordie Shore and people just think all I do is like go out, get pissed.
Yeah.
I'm a mess. And she was like, I just want people to see that I'm funny and I'm nice. And
I think that's a difficulty with the industry that we are in. I think, you know, sometimes you're set up for what so if something's happened in your past or you do something, that narrative then, unfortunately, as you know yourself, being a journalist, can run away with the press.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to lose that. I mean, half the shit you bring on yourself, but trying to get away from that, it's very, very difficult. So I think fair play to her for wanting to be seen for real.
Yeah, she's just so funny. So
I think that is her accent. It's that accent as well. It's just the way she speaks. Yeah. It's funny.
And what I'm binning is my job, right, is talking about TV shows and famous people and that kind of thing. Every single day I'll have someone say to me, oh, there's a war on. There's a war happening. No one cares about this. And I just think, for someone that goes to work, right, 9 till 5, they don't want to come home and read about the war. Well, they want escapism.
That's why that's why I get paid for being an idiot on telly and being on stage. It is about escapism.
I just think since the dawn of time, like in the ancient Greeks, people had gossip.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with a bit of gossip, is there?
Well, it's actually proven to be a stress release, which is, it is scientifically proven that when a group of people gather together and they start gossiping, it releases endorphins and it's a release.
There you go.
And I should know, I've been gossiped about enough.
That's your Showbiz Fix or your stress relief for this week. Remember to subscribe to us here on the Sun Showbiz YouTube channel for all the inside TV and celebrity gossip. See you next week.